Hi everyone, this is Frédéric Proux from live from the 22nd ASEAN Banker event. We are here at the podcast Open for Business powered by Canadian Bank. So I have the great honor to have Mr. Raymond Sia here, our CEO at Canadian Bank.
Good morning. Pleasure is mine to be here.
Yeah, great. So you all know we work together. So that podcast is really to give a little bit of a sneak peek for customers and the people that follow Canadian Bank. We have great guests already, hosts that came talking about SME, talking about corporate banking. What represents for you this event for Cambodia in terms of hosting this event for Cambodia?
Sure, I think this is certainly an honor and a privilege for Cambodia to actually be hosting this event. You have all senior bankers from ASEAN converging here in Phnom Penh for the next 3 days. And this is an opportunity for Cambodia to also showcase its banking talent, its banking technology to ASEAN.
Great. I know that you're Malaysian, you're from KL, you're Kuala Lumpur.
Yes.
You see all this great rising in terms of the GDP of Cambodia and everything. Can you tell me about the competitive kind of landscape that we have in Cambodia right now? Because a lot of people talk about Cambodia regarding the temple, this great kind of traditional Khmer and everything, but there's a real emerging business city here in Phnom Penh. Can you talk a bit more about this competitive landscape that we have here?
Sure, I think Cambodia has a lot of things going for it, from its very young, energetic, and dynamic demographic profile, from the fact that the government are very much pro-business, and the regulators are certainly very, very supportive of the banking industry, always looking at how we can actually continue to evolve and actually be up there with the other developing countries in ASEAN. So I think all these factors would actually play a very important role for any growing, emerging economy like Cambodia.
So in terms of insight, I know you're in the panel later at 1:30. We invited people to listen, and we're going to have also kind of a broadcast of that event too. Right. So you're going to talk about digitalization, but also in a human touch. Can you explain a bit what is your angle about this panel discussion for you?
I'm actually very excited to be actually at the panel later in this afternoon. Where we're coming from and from the position of Canadian Bank is that there must be a fine balance in terms of both financial inclusion, financial access with financial literacy. So I think it's very important for the population, for people, for our customers to be very well educated with respect to financial literacy, and then it's good we actually provide them this financial access.
So regarding, we are finding balance between, as you said, the access, but also kind of the literacy. What kind of the things that Canadian Bank put on the table right now to give it a bit more of literacy? Can you explain, or just?
We are a very, very strong promoter of financial literacy in Cambodia. We are organizing workshops for our SME customers, collaborating with Women Association to actually educate and actually enable women business entrepreneurs in Cambodia, to actually give them a better understanding of financing, to actually give them a better understanding of how actually banks assess credit, to be able to actually allow them to have that access to credit. We are also a very strong promoter. Canadian Bank is also a very strong promoter to actually educate the young, the children, starting them young in terms of what savings is all about, what financial literacy is all about.
I know Canadian Bank, and just to let you go after, because we are live here, that's why you hear a lot of noise behind us, but what is the, Canadian Bank is for sure one of the largest bank in Cambodia. Number one, rated by strongest bank from the Asian Banker,
yes,
regarding the balance sheet and everything, so stability and strength. How you stay to the top? I think that's something that, it's sometimes to climb the mountain it's something, but to stay there, how you see it?
I think we are certainly very heartened to be able to actually achieve what we have achieved so far for 2019, but you're absolutely right, we cannot be complacent. And I think two key enablers that we need to continue to leverage, continue to work on, is actually on our people and technology. So I think these are the two key enablers that I will be working very closely with my colleagues at the bank to ensure that we actually continue to be on the top.
Great. Mr. Sia, thank you so much for taking the time with us.
Thanks, Fred.
And also, we're going to have more content with you. We invited people to subscribe to our podcast.
Sure.
We offer here free coffee if you subscribe to the podcast live. So please do it. Thank you again, Mr.
Thank
Sia.
you.
Take care.